What hidden forces are shaping the future of global power? And why are two superpowers locked in a fierce competition for seemingly mundane rocks and metals? The answer lies deep beneath the Earth's surface, where a new kind of Cold War is brewing. In an increasingly resource-hungry world, the United States and China are engaged in a high-stakes race to secure critical minerals essential for advanced technologies, clean energy, and military applications. This video explores the geopolitical implications of this mineral monopoly struggle, drawing from a variety of expert sources cited in the description below. The competition for mineral resources has become a central aspect of foreign policy for both nations, with far-reaching consequences for global economics, diplomacy, and even national security. As demand for these crucial elements skyrockets, the risk of resource monopolization looms large, threatening to reshape the balance of power on the world stage. China's dominance in the critical mineral sector is already well established. According to a report from Georgetown Security Studies Review, China accounts for over 80% of the world's rare earth elements supply and is therefore a dominant player in the global market. This monopoly extends beyond rare earths to other vital minerals like lithium, cobalt, and gallium. The United States, recognizing the strategic importance of these resources, has been scrambling to catch up. As noted in foreign policy, U.S. lawmakers are scrambling to weaken China's grip on the critical mineral supply chains that are key to the global energy transition, as escalating tensions stoke fears of strategic vulnerabilities and potential geopolitical disruptions. The risks of commodity monopolization are manifold. A single nation controlling the supply of critical minerals can wield enormous economic and political leverage. It can manipulate prices, disrupt supply chains, and even use resource access as a bargaining chip in international disputes. The Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, highlights this vulnerability, stating that China has secured a virtual monopoly over gallium, a critical mineral used to produce microchips in advanced military technologies. Both superpowers are actively pursuing foreign policy strategies to gain access to more resources abroad. Africa has become a key battleground in this mineral race. The United States Institute of Peace reports, to help meet demand and diversify supply, Western policymakers are increasingly looking to Africa, home to about one-third of the world's mineral resources. China, through its Belt and Road Initiative, has already made significant inroads on the African continent. As the USIP article notes, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, which supplies 70% of the world's cobalt, Chinese entities own or have stakes in nearly all the countries producing mines. The United States, in response, is working to build partnerships with African nations and promote more equitable resource extraction practices. Amos Hochstein, a top White House energy official, boldly stated at an African mining conference, "The energy transition is an opportunity for an Africa transition." However, the approaches of the two superpowers differ significantly, particularly in terms of debt collection and political favors. China's strategy often involves opaque deals and infrastructure for mineral swaps. A recent example is the contentious $6 billion infrastructure for minerals deal between China and the DRC, which DRC President Felix Tshisekedi sought to renegotiate due to its lopsided nature. In contrast, the United States often works through international financial institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF. The IMF's approach, as described on their website, involves providing financial support to countries hit by crises to create breathing room as they implement policies that restore economic stability and growth. This method typically comes with conditions aimed at promoting economic reforms and responsible governance. The differences in these approaches have significant implications for debtor nations. While China's deals often provide quicker access to funds and infrastructure, they can lead to long-term debt traps and resource exploitation. The IMF's approach, while potentially slower and more demanding in terms of reforms, aims to promote sustainable economic development. As this mineral race intensifies, both nations are exploring new strategies to secure their supply chains. The United States is focusing on aligning with allies through initiatives like the Mineral Security Partnership, which aims to bolster supply chain security with countries including Australia, Canada, and Japan. China, on the other hand, is leveraging its existing dominance to exert pressure on global markets. In July 2023, China announced export restrictions on gallium and its compounds, causing prices to jump 27% within a week. This move demonstrated Beijing's willingness to use its mineral monopoly as a geopolitical tool. The implications of this mineral monopoly struggle extend far beyond economics. As Matthew P. Funaole, Brian Hart, and Aidan Powers-Riggs write for CSIS, losing ground to Chinese firms in the race for more capable and powerful compound semiconductors will put the United States on the back foot in developing next-generation technologies that will be crucial to military power and economic competitiveness. So, what does the future hold in this high-stakes mineral monopoly game? The answer is far from clear, but it's certain that the outcome will shape global power dynamics for decades to come. As nations grapple with the challenges of the clean energy transition and the ever-increasing demand for advanced technologies, the importance of critical minerals will only grow. The United States and China's competition for these resources is likely to intensify, potentially leading to new alliances, conflicts, and geopolitical realignments. To address the risks of resource monopolization, diversification of supply chains and development of alternative technologies will be crucial. Additionally, international cooperation and transparent governance in resource extraction could help mitigate some of the negative impacts of this competition. Ultimately, the battle for Earth's mineral treasures is about more than just rocks and metals. It's a struggle for technological supremacy, economic dominance, and global influence. As this mineral Cold War unfolds, its repercussions will be felt in every corner of the globe, shaping the future of our increasingly interconnected and resource-dependent world. The question we began with, about the hidden forces shaping global power, finds its answer in the depths of the Earth and the strategic maneuvering of nations. As we've seen, the race for critical minerals is not just about securing resources, but about securing the future itself. In this high-stakes game, the moves made today will echo through generations to come, determining the winners and losers in the new global order. Like and subscribe to stay informed on the latest developments between China and the United States. Comment down below if you have any feedback on the videos. I read all comments and do my best to respond to every one of them. Let me know additional topics you would like to know more about.